welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you today?
Good, I wore my Masters shirt as an attempt to put you in a good mood, thinking back on our trip to the Masters.
Great idea. I wore purple. Today is Wear Purple Day.
Oh, that's right, the 17th.
Yep.
Domestic Violence Awareness Day.
That's right.
Yeah.
So wear purple today, and you can also support Aware here in Jackson by checking out their website. They have some new merch, Aware branded items like sweatshirts, hats, and more. So everything you buy supports Jackson's Aware.
Mm-hmm. And they have the annual Men Who Cook event next Thursday night. And you're invited. Tickets are $40, all you can eat. You can buy tickets on the Aware Shelter website.
Yeah, and JTV's Andy Holly will be the MC.
Yes, I will. I'm excited. Should be fun. I'm going to try not to eat too much before I have to talk.
I saw some of the chef's plans.
I read all of them,
Yeah.
to be honest with you. I'm very excited. There's a chef from the Chop House that's going to be coming. So, that's going to be hard to beat. Davin will be there again. It's going to be good.
Yeah, there'll be some long lines. Today, Mike Hurst and Lieutenant Governor Garland Gilchrist will be among the dignitaries gathered at the groundbreaking for Andy's Place 2, which is a revolutionary housing option for those battling addiction. And this has become a model for organizations nationwide. Started right here in Jackson.
Yeah, it's fantastic what they've done over at Andy's Place. Very excited to see Andy's Place too, changing so many families' lives.
Let's take a look outside. Did you see the moon?
Oh my God, what was that? We were trying to pull over and take pictures this morning of it. Ella and I were shook.
Yeah, giant moon.
Oh, real quick, while we have the Nelson Towers on the screen, I had one of my friends come over and they do flooring, and they were in the Nelson Towers for the first time ever yesterday, and they were like, those places are only $32,000? And I was like, yes. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
That was, 45-year-old first time ever in the Nelson Towers. So thanks to Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com, and if you see Roger, it's his birthday, so wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Roger.
Happy birthday, Roger. 32 degrees right now in Jackson, and today's high 59, and Friday's high 66, Saturday and Sunday 70 and 71.
Oh, that's good. That should be nice, very nice. And no rain in sight for at least the next 6 or 7 days. So
Have you gotten Halloween pumpkin yet for
No, we usually do that the day of.
Halloween? Or a pumpkin farmer in upstate New York said the cost, what you should pay for a decent carvable pumpkin, $13.50.
That seems fine.
Yeah.
I just don't want to pay 30 or 40.
No.
But there are places that do charge that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Or
All
you
over.
could just drive around.
And wait until you find a gas station that has one. You know that Sphere in Las Vegas?
Yes.
There's going to be another one in Dubai, and it's a franchise.
Oh, really?
They're going to pay a franchise fee to Sphere Entertainment. So
We
it
should get one.
Got me thinking we should get one. I thought the one in Vegas lost like $1 million a day.
Probably.
But yeah, so new one in Dubai.
That's what it looks when it's not all lit up. Huh?
Yeah, it looks
Oh, no,
gross.
it's under construction.
Do you know anyone that's ever been to Dubai?
No. Do you?
No.
Maybe we should.
No. It's too long of a flight.
I would never want to go.
It's too long of a flight. Speaking of long trips, last volleyball game is Hastings, Michigan today. Are you going?
Thinking about it.
Thinking about it. Oh, thinking about it.
What time is it?
Same time every week for the
How long
last.
does it take to get there?
You have MapQuest. Why do people ask for directions in town still? Do you know that?
Do they?
Yes.
Oh, like name a name.
I don't want to call anyone out in this building, but yes, instead of just looking up where it is 2 blocks away.
Years ago, we had people that worked here. We had to print out a MapQuest to get to the train station.
Yeah, Patrick.
Yeah.
That was funny. Part of the job was we had to print out MapQuest, and it was something that only Karen Hawley could do at the time.
Somebody here recently asked directions to get to the chase.
Somebody
That's
asked for
good.
directions to the chase? Really?
I was up there for that.
Wait,
I
who
was
was it?
Austin.
Austin? You're kidding.
Yeah. He's never, he's never walked that way past our building. So it's right down the street.
Halloween is upon us, and I got a couple of Halloween notes. Police in Bay Village, Ohio. Have you ever been there? Yeah, it's quite a place. Bay Village, Ohio, they shared this dash cam video. They're driving around. Someone called and said, uh-oh, we need some police presence down by the
oh my
river. And
We've got is that a hot air balloon?
it is a pumpkin,
Oh,
inflatable.
That's neat.
It got away from someone's front yard.
You sure this isn't Brooklyn?
So the
Wow.
cops came, and it's the great pumpkin. So this officer is like, "What am I gonna?" Oh
Oh
God.
my gosh. Poor guy. Jeez. Wow. I wonder where you can get one of those. Have you noticed that no one's talking about the deer problem we have here in Jackson County?
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about it right now because the deer are just camping out on the sides of the roads. Brandon, Ellis Sharp School, they have a community there.
They do.
There's families, generations of deer that are there, and they just hang out on the side of the road. It's unbelievable. They're just part of our community at this point. But it's not like back in the day where deer were afraid to be close to humans.
They're not.
They're not at all anymore. So
People are feeding the deer.
I'm not.
Yeah. Don't feed the deer. I think it's illegal, actually, isn't it?
I don't know that something like that could be illegal, but I wouldn't recommend feeding deer. There's plenty of food for the deer, obviously.
Jim Guerrero's neighbor is feeding the deer.
Really?
Yeah.
Bree upstairs is a hunter, and she took care of some of the deer population 2 nights ago. She got a 7 point.
People-
7.5 point.
People that go up north to go hunting stay here. They're all here.
Yeah, but the bigger deer up there.
Go out to Wickwire.
Go out to Stonewall and just unload. And they're nice bucks too. This isn't just, baby deer. There's 10 points running around up and down the town.
Here's good news. McDonald's has brought back the Boo Buckets
Oh, fun.
for 2024. Limited time. They just released them starting yesterday, and you can get Boo Buckets with Happy Meals. They can be used, of course, for trick-or-treating. They come in a new color, blue.
Oh,
blue,
wow.
blue
Very nice.
Boo Bucket. Last year's purple is gone, so we have green, blue, Halloween orange, and white. And you can customize the look because now they've got stickers that come with it.
Ooh, those would be good for today if you're going to Jaxpo. You know who's going to Jaxpo? Me, David Rice, Bree, Joe Hawley. We'll be at Jaxpo, and we're excited to network and connect with our fellow Jacksonians.
Good idea.
Should be a fun time. Hope to see you down there at Jaxpo.
I don't have enough time to do everything I'm supposed to do today.
So you don't have to go to Hastings. That's fine.
No, I'm not saying
No,
that.
I don't either.
No.
I don't either.
Are you going to Hastings?
I'm double booked at a couple times today, for sure. So much money has been donated in the political races, and the Slotkin Rogers campaign, they have spent more money than most. Is that important of a seat? Must be.
It's insane.
Yeah. No, I'm just wondering, is it that important? It must be that important. So.
It's the most expensive.
If I had a lot of
Seat.
money, I would donate to politicians so then I could get a little, whatever it is that goes on. But I don't have that kind of money.
I will say, in Jackson, hundreds of thousands of dollars have been donated from the pockets
Oh, yeah, for sure.
of people in
Ab-
Jackson to the political campaigns.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you know who benefits the most?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, Atlanta, Georgia, Wichita, Kansas, Fort Worth, Texas, Cincinnati, Ohio, the home offices of the mega corporations that own the local television stations.
Yes, amazing. Have you been paying attention to any baseball since the Tigers lost?
Well, the Mets, I was hoping the Mets would have a good season, but unfortunately they face the Dodgers.
Dodgers don't lose.
8-0 last night.
Yeah, I
The
really haven't
Dodgers.
been watching since the Tigers are out.
Yeah.
Right now on
I can't find them on TV. I literally
The
looked
baseball?
last night.
Yeah, you have to look.
I couldn't.
I don't know where
I
it
looked
was
at,
last
I looked
night.
on
Might have
True,
been
I looked
True.
on TBS, I looked on Fox, I looked on
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't find it. I watched the WNBA finals,
Oh.
and that was an unbelievable game. It was fantastic. I enjoyed that. That was on ESPN. Right now on JTV and JTV.tv, you can subscribe to your school's news. Just go to our website, select your school, and then each week you'll get an email with all of your school's news from JTV.tv. And of course, that is free to you, the user. The new David Rice Show is out right now. A lot of high school football action, even some youth football action this
Yep.
week on the David Rice Show. And, you know, David, he's turned into a wonderful host, but Adam has such a big part of the show. I feel like Adam needs some type of name or something in the
A
logo.
logo.
Yeah, I mean, he's
half the show.
He's half the, I mean, he's in there a lot.
You know,
I tried to. They
since-
didn't know.
That's what,
Adam, since Adam
he's,
started,
David's trying to get me to go to the next slide. Do you hear him up there?
yeah, since Adam started on the show, I never see Adam anymore.
Well, no, he's busy on the podcast. So coming up this week, or no, excuse me, tonight, more David Rice with me, and we have the Aspen 1 Hour Football Show. It's a lot of fun. That is on YouTube and JTV.tv right now, or you can watch it tonight on JTV. We talk all the Week 8 action and then highlight our player of the week who threw for 7 touchdowns and over 400 passing yards. So check that out. A lot of good high school athletes here in town.
I wonder who that is. Well, we'll have to tune in to
You'll
find
have
out.
to tune in to find out.
No one won the Powerball last night, so the next drawing will be worth $437 million.
If I won, I would give it to politicians
Oh yeah, so they could buy more.
so they could buy more
advertising.
things. Ella Sharp Fall Fest is coming up this weekend, and this is a fun one you don't want to miss. Bart just mentioned the weather's going to be perfect. Cider, food trucks, pumpkins, and more. October 20th, that is Sunday, noon to 4, at the Ella.
Nice. Over in Battle Creek yesterday, protesters showed up outside the Kellogg World Headquarters.
Holy cow.
They're protesting. What do you think they're protesting at Kellogg's?
That the Frosted Flakes don't have enough sugar?
No,
What?
that the company is using artificial dyes in the Fruit Loops.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not good with that.
People are.
I don't like Fruit Loops either. Those are, kids like those, but once you turn into an adult, I know you probably like those at a continental breakfast at a cheap hotel, Bart, but I don't
Fruit
like the
Loops?
Fruit Loops.
I love the
I know
Fruit
you
Loops.
do, yeah.
Can we see the picture again? These are people who have nothing better to do.
Are these employees?
No, they're people that
Just
are
people?
upset that they're. Here's my solution. I've got a solution. Don't buy the Fruit Loops. It's pretty easy. You just don't buy
It
them.
looks like children were pulled out of school for this event.
It's like, so they don't want the children harmed from the artificial dyes.
But they're
and
staring at that cell phone.
They drag them to Battle Creek, pull them out of school, and when they could just not give them, do not give the kids the Fruit Loops.
It's really simple.
It's so simple.
Very, very simple.
Yeah.
So those kids must really like Fruit Loops, those kids that went and got pulled out of
Yeah.
school on that day. We're going to go down to the Fruit Loop factory and tell them what we think. Amazing.
In Canada, you could order the Fruit Loops from Canada because they use concentrated carrot juice, watermelon juice, and blueberry juice for the colors.
What about like Fruity O's, the off-brand? How about you just switch to those? Coming up on the Monday Mornings podcast, presented by Southern Michigan Bank and Trust next week, our guest is the president at Henry Ford Jackson Hospital in Central Market, Emily Moorhead. And we had a great conversation. Looking forward to that. So that'll be out on Monday, wherever you find your podcast. Thanks to Southern Michigan Bank and Trust, opening soon on the corner of Horton and Weatherwax.
We get word from down under that they're closing the beaches in Australia because suddenly mysterious black balls showed up on the beaches.
I'm sorry, what?
They don't know what they are. So these things are on the beaches, hundreds of
What are
black
they? I heard you
golf,
talking about this yesterday. What
golf
are
ball
they?
sized spheres washed ashore.
Are they rocks?
They don't know. They don't know what they are. They say they're tarry.
Could it be modern warfare?
They look like maybe something that you would find at a sheep's farm in the bottom of the pen. That's what that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to follow that story closely.
They're raking them up so they can reopen the beaches
Yeah.
because it's summer. It's going to be summer down there.
It-
Beaches.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Before we get to our break, I want to tell you JC has a spooktacular. It's annual spooktacular coming up, and you are invited. Children 12 and under, and it's Friday, October 25th. You enter through Burt Walker Hall. This is a wonderful event. We hope to see you out at Jackson College next Friday. Hope to see you there.
Yeah. So I wonder if all these people that are upset about the artificial colors in the Fruit Loops are getting like Twizzlers for their kids for Halloween.
Yes, and drinking bug juice from the gas station.
Who's on the show today?
We have a wonderful show lined up. We're going to get things started with Shamar Heron, who is the executive director at Michigan Works Southeast. Stay with us for that.